Oh, welcome back, guys. And well, I kind of goofed up on the last video a little bit, and surprisingly, you guys may or may not realize, but when I was sitting here tweaking around, and this is very easy to do on this weapon thing, and this is why I'm gonna be probably switching this up to like a list base, is when you're doing this weapon, you have your own single weapon object, which you'll realize. But if you click on this and go to this, it'll give you your variables. Okay, I was click on this for the handgun, and notice that I've changed it and nothing happened. Well, here's the thing: something does happen. Okay, but if you look at it, and this is what happened, because I was like, what the heck's wrong with this thing? See, handgun model. I was changing the handgun. So, important lesson. Please do not mess up like I do and go, hey, let's just name our stuff similar to anything else. Naming convention, very important. I usually do a better job, but you know, this is just testing and prototyping. This is the full automatic. It's kind of loud. Yeah, let's just pause that. I mean, you know, it's got a little bit of kickback, and you got a little sway when you got this. And you know, when we're walking and stuff, we don't have anything just yet. But here's the thing: that's very easy to do. And you kind of get a feel that he's walking, but not exactly up to snuff. And we could shoot while we're running, which is, let's say, not desirable. So we need to fix that, which is very easy to do. We just go into our weapon script, okay? And the problem about this is we need a reference to our controller. This is where the input system will be great, because we can go in here and go, hey, base.fire. Well, guess what? If and base dot run, well, we don't have a run yet, do we? Yeah, we don't. Man, that would be so cool to have it. Well, we don't have it just yet. So keep that in mind. I will show you. But this code all works just fine. I just had the wrong weapon asset. Go figure, right? But here's the thing. The firing animation that you guys most likely are going to have to do this, okay? It's already set here. All you got to do is uncomment it. I just don't have it commented and stuff because I have to go animate it and then reapply it, make a tree, and animations, that's really easy. All you gotta do is uncheck it. If you want a trigger, it'll be a trigger. Okay, if you want a bool, you just go into here and go dot bool and take another value and go true. Why is it all capital? Oh, cap lock is on. Okay, and you got, hey, guess what? It's true right here. Because that's why I like the trigger, but for some reason it's not really that keen. I haven't decided which part of this I'm going to use, but that's a bool. To be honest with you, in one way, I would do an integer. Set integer. And do a value, but it's pretty easy. You just use an integer. Well, the reason why I would use an integer is because you can go from a firing state to the running state, and all you got to do is set it. But you can have multiple states. You don't have to transition from 1 to 2 to 3. You can just set it any which way you want. 1, 2, 5, 6, 10. Doesn't matter. That way you can go from a firing state to a running state to anything, and you all have that on one variable going to that. Instead of going, hey, this is reloading, reload bool dot whatever, or set trigger, while get bool or get trigger is true, you know, it would be very easy to do that. And see, you got this, which does a coroutine, and I just put it set trigger, take out. Okay, it'll do this until it's deactivated, and you got to put down, which I'm going to do something completely different for this a little bit. And I seen this on a recent thing. You can do a yield statement. See how this wait for new seconds? Well, you can have a permanent variable for this, for put away time, instead of new, and instantiating multiple objects all the time. Because every time you hit new, it's a new object. It's new allocated memory. Allocation. And if you're doing a network game or any other game, you're going to have this little optimization that you're going to, it's very quick to do. You just do wait for seconds up here. Yeah, I might do it in a few seconds, but I wanted to, this works, okay? And I wanted to point this out. See how I've got this right here, a shotgun, and it does it like others? And I could put the shot count to a lot more, okay? But the thing is, we only want to shoot one time. We want kickback and everything else. But our kickback instantiates our muzzle flash at the time, which every time the kickback happens, we should have a muzzle flash. So we need like some form of coroutine that we need to do for a muzzle flash with some like particles. Like this is basically just a particle system. Okay, that's all it is, a particle system that gets instantiated. Okay, this particle system, self-destroy. We got the smoke. It's nothing but a particle system. And it's probably a weird, but that's basically all it is, with a little sheet and things. It's just a particle system, and then the sound. And then there's this random pitch. Okay, so it sounds different every time it shoots. Which, you know, it's fine, I guess. Or whatever, but you'll want to not have these objects go over and over again. You want probably a pool. And it kind of looks funny when we shoot, because when we're running, it'll go a little bit over, a little bit this. So we really need to do something different. But the reason why I've done the shotgun this way and put it on a kickback right here, and we do the call from here, is because of one specific reason. A shotgun will do raise, okay, while the count is greater than 0, it's going to do my ray and shot count. Now, a lot of people like to do a loop like this for an eye, and then they'll put shots right here, and then they'll put array like here. Well, to my understanding, in this loop right here, when this executes, it will have to do this ray however many times you put the shot count. So basically the physics engine is going to be told to shoot out 10 rays in one frame. Now I want you to think about it, because that's what we're going to talk about in the next video.